You're listening to The Arsenal, a Sparrow Knights podcast hosted by Lord Hood, Laszlo Sklay, and Zagreus.
Episode 73, recorded on June 29th, 2014.
This is Lord Hood.
And this is Laszlo Sklay, and welcome to The Arsenal, a podcast where we talk about Sparrow Knights. We have our resident permanent guest, Zebramf, with us once again today.
Hello again.
Zeb. Yeah. A man who, at this point, really doesn't need much introduction. Like, if it gets any more consistent than this, then we're going to have to put you in the intro.
Yay.
Have to be. I'm Lord Hood, I'm Zebramf, and I'm Laszlo Sklay.
Oh, that'll be weird.
You're like the substitute host for Zang.
Basically.
Alright then.
Because Zang was abducted by gremlins never to be seen again.
That's too bad.
Oh, that's just too bad. This is the guy who's replacing them on the podcast. That's great. Okay, well, one thing we didn't do is, normally we get, like, a lockbox in the mail that just has everything that we normally have, but we didn't get a lockbox this week.
Yeah, it's usually sent by the gods. Sparrow Knights, but...
Yeah, exactly. But not this time. So, we just have to wing it. So, I think what's been going on, since we actually don't have a lockbox this time, is, like, Apocrea's about to end? Or something like that? I guess we're really late on a bunch of things. Like, there was a Steam sale, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like...
Summer sale, it's still existing, right?
Well, I think it ends tomorrow. So we're kind of late on that one.
Today is the last day, as of recording, Sunday.
And then, like, some Sparrow Knights related media art stuff. So, I guess that's pretty standard. Mm-hmm. So, we can try to get into it, but we have a very important question to discuss first. And that is, red pill or blue pill? Lord Hood, red pill or blue pill?
Red pill.
Zebra, red pill or blue pill?
I know this is a reference to something, but I don't understand the reference.
I've never actually sat through it's the movie called The Matrix. I've never actually sat through and watched the entire thing.
I haven't even seen it, unfortunately. I'm not a movie guy, unfortunately. But based on colors, we'll have to go with blue.
Alright.
You're both not movie guys.
I'm not a movie guy. Yeah, we were just talking about that at lunch, actually, Lord Hood and I, because I don't watch movies, like, at all. Except very rarely. It's weird. Like, why would I sit and watch something when I could sit and play something? What? Or do something productive, that too.
I go watch movies with people, though, so...
Look at us go.
It's more fun when you're with someone.
Sorry, yeah. And Zeb, you were saying? Yes, that happens. The talking over each other thing.
Yeah, or you can play a movie. Sit down and play a movie. Video games. Most of which are really terrible.
Yes. Alright. Or sit and watch someone play something. Ooh. I think that's all the combinations. We have permutated this situation. Alright, mission report, let's go. Zhang, how was your week?
So, Medicine, how was your week?
Hood, how was your week? Mission report goes something like this. So, mission report is our gaming experiences since the last podcast. So, I have a little bit of a week, but I can save mine. Zeb, did you do anything Apocrea or otherwise? Spiral Knights or otherwise? Games or otherwise?
I always do a lot of gaming, but Spiral Knights wise, did a few runs of Apocrea. I'm not too big a fan of the giant open levels because the harvesters always go for me. Did the top to bottom arcade run, got some pretty good loot from that. Got myself some golden wolver costume items. I look really snazzy.
Nice.
Yep. Let me think of what else. Hunting on a Minecraft server with some friends to find a nice place to set up a town, and that's probably going to get set up here today, if anything.
Sweet.
Yep, totally looking forward to that.
Those are always fun. I don't have fun doing Minecraft alone, but with friends and projects and stuff like that, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Hood, you do anything this week?
TF2, pretty much, but that's about it.
And then you had like a Facebook incident.
Yeah, well, that was like 2 weeks ago now, but yeah. I got an email. I don't use Facebook at all. I don't really have a Facebook account. And I got an email from someone, an Agent 42, and they said, here's a Facebook account, and they knew my name, and they knew stuff about me.
Yeah.
Like,
the general...
They didn't know, they knew like where I lived and stuff, but like they got the high school wrong and stuff, and the college, they got the college wrong too.
Yeah.
Actually, but I have a Facebook account now.
He does. And half of it is his game name and half of it is his real name. Yeah. So you could probably try... Oh, and the profile picture is completely wrong. Yeah. Though it does feature something that Lord Hood likes to do.
Yeah, but it could be of me. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't show a face. It just shows the back of someone's head.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like my uncle.
So Agent 42, we're waiting for your next move.
And it also said, don't try to find out who I am.
Well, we're calling you out on the podcast.
I don't know who it was, but now I have a Facebook account.
That's fun.
And when it was given to me, it had already it had liked the Arsenal podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I found out about it first. I actually So,
yeah.
Let me tell my side of the story,
Yeah.
is that I got an email, and I check my email, like, as soon as I get an email, I look at that email. It's just a thing about me, I guess. And I got an email that says, like, Lord Hood's first name, Hood, has liked the Arsenal podcast page on Facebook. And I'm like, wait, that's not right. That's weird. And so I messaged him and sent him a link and like, hey, this is weird. Do you know about this? Like, this isn't you, right? And he's like, no, it's not. And then he's just, a couple minutes later, he messaged, I just got an email. And it's like the person who made the email, account. I noticed you didn't have a Facebook account, so I made one for you.
Yeah, I could pull up the email. Give me a couple minutes. Just keep going on whatever you're doing.
Sure. Well, and then the thing, I restarted school again for the year this year, so yay for university classes and all that good stuff. So that started on Monday, so that's kept me busy up until Friday, and I had like a minor eye surgery on Friday involving lasers and holes in my retina and things like that.
LASIK?
No, it wasn't corrective or anything. I can't see any better. It literally did nothing to me. All it did is it's a preventative to keep the back of my retina from detaching off the back of my eyeball. So my eye should stay in one piece, and that's important. So they figured they'd just laser it down, and so that's what happened. That said, anyone who wants to do laser surgery, you can come for any reason and you're like thinking about it and or are scared about it. You can come talk to me. I can tell you about it. It's not that bad. In fact, it's not bad. In fact, it feels like someone has a finger and they're just putting it on the inside of your head. That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah. And then, like, blacks out your vision for a couple minutes, which is a really interesting sensation because your eye is open and you can't see anything. Like, this is what it must be to be blind or something, which is kind of cool. And then it's gone. And then, so after I came home from that, I'm like, you know what? I want to play Spiral Knights, and my eyes are dilated and I can't see anything. So how about let me put on some sunglasses and play Spiral Knights? And I'm like, you know what? Let me stream Spiral Knights and let me put on a hat and invite my brother, Thug Ladison, with sunglasses and a hat to come on stream and play some Spiral Knights. So that happened.
That's what that was.
Yep.
I thought that was just an act. But
nope, it's not an act. It's my brother.
There was a method behind the madness.
Absolutely. So I was resting and my brother was streaming for me. That's how it works. So did some work on Maximus Efficiency. The video for that will be coming out tomorrow in the morning. So, well, morning, Eastern Standard Time. And so did some of that. Also grinded on stream for a little bit. I was feeling better, so I got back on. Not going to show highlights of this, but just did one depth 8 to 16 run with Maximus Efficiency. Just soloed it. Got some 4,000 crowns, I guess. Maybe it's, yeah, about that much. That doesn't sound right. Sounds like it should have been more than that. But got 3 orbs and a spark while I was down there. So 1 advanced orb, 2 elite orbs. And I keep telling people this because they keep asking me, so I'll keep saying it. Stratum 3, which is depth 8 to depth 12, is the best place to grind for advanced orbs. In the arcade, please. And the best place to grind for elite orbs, I think, is depth 13, 14, and 15 in the arcade. In the arcade, because there's more boxes in the arcade than in the missions, because the missions don't have randomly generated prize rooms. Well, they
Right.
do, but they don't. Not as many, not the same way, and not in a treasure vault. So,
Well, I believe
arcade.
there is one mission that I've been running that gives pretty good boxes. Let me see if I can't find it. I think it's a sewer stash, is it?
Yep, that's a tier 2 mission, yeah. I think.
Yeah, that's tier 2. I've been running that, and I've been getting like maybe 1 orb per every 2 runs or something. Not the greatest, not the most efficient thing to do, but it's something.
Or you could try that too. I've not done that in a while, so that could be worth. So, point to say, getting 3 orbs out of that, it's like, arcade is worth it. I hit a treasure vault, had an had a arena, so it was pretty good. I was happy with how that paid out. That was the most of my Spiral Knights time been playing some AI War Fleet Command, because that game is wonderful and I love it. Because I'm a nerd, and yeah. So I guess that's weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have the email in front of me right now.
Sure.
It doesn't really say anything that we haven't already said. But one thing it did, whoever did it knew 2 of my email addresses. So,
and they were both your personal addresses, right?
they're both. Well, one of them is a more business one, but
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess that they could have seen him on like Google Plus or something. I don't know how no one knows how Google Plus works. So.
True that.
But the email address is agent42codered@gmail.com, and the name is Agent42.
Well, he's being stared at by someone in the internet. So watch. It's like
I have a hood stalker.
It's like your father or something, and he's just like, haha, I'll screw with him.
Aren't we all being stared at
it's not
someone
my
over the
father.
internet?
All right. Well, yeah, don't stare at people on the internet. That's kind of weird.
I have a stalker.
Speaking of weird and stalker, let's talk about the news, because there's weird things and stalkers in the news. Kind of Apocrean. Overheard at Moorcroft Manor. From the helmet of someone who likes some creature that brawls at a horn to fight with or something like that.
The helmet is supposed to be resembling to a demon called.
News and discussion for Spiral Knights. I think the main thing was a June 18th patch that changed how fire looks. So now fire looks different, I think.
I haven't seen the new fire yet.
Here's the thing. I play normally Spiral Knights on my Mac, and I play on high quality and all that stuff. When I switch to Windows to stream, I have the quality turned down, and the fire looked different while I was streaming on my Windows, and I don't know, it was after the patch, but I don't know if it was the new fire or if it was just my low quality. The game set to low quality, because things definitely look different between low and high quality. It makes a pretty significant difference. I don't know what mine was, but I'm sure people in the stream could say, but it does look more realistic, or so I'm told.
Yeah, I don't have anything to contribute to that. I haven't seen it yet.
And then the Shroud of the Apocrea returns, so that's the other big thing. There's like the same thing as last time, except I think the puzzles are a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this new Grasping Auras. So the basics of this is that you do this replayable mission where you go and face 5 levels where you have a chance of getting into a Undead or Fiend level, or you have a chance of getting into the Grasping Plateau level, which is like has the Apocrean Harvester and is one of my favorite game environments of all time, albeit kind of annoying because it's annoying. But you go around and you break tombstone heads and souls pop out of some of them, and then you kill the souls and you get sigils, and then for your whole team, and then you use sigils to buy materials, and you use those materials to craft special weapons like shadow weapons that have poison status. An Apocrean with poison, a Satenza with poison, and a
Graviton Bomb with poison.
Yes, thank you. So that's the basics of it, and so you grind and you do it a bunch of times, and it's really hard, and you should go with a team unless you have a Mask Wraith. That's the general consensus that we came to last time. I need to look up and see, and if someone in the chat could do it and throw it at me, that would be amazing, and I'd love you for it. But the last time Apocrean was here, and the episode that we talked about it, because we talked all sorts of strategies and stuff like that, the first time Apocrean was here. This is actually the second time it's been around, so that's a thing. The other problem is that the event ends tomorrow, so, we're a little late. But I was out last week doing... What was I doing? I was out of town last week again. So, along with that, there's prize boxes that are available for energy. You can buy on the supply depot. It has the same contests as before, so a lot of really nice-looking hoods and armors. One of them's part of my... Hoods! Part of my costume. I guess my main costume right now. And then you can also get, like, guild hall items and stuff. Obelisks and things like that available as guild hall furniture. You can buy in the supply depot.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the only last thing that's new is that straight up if you can get 10,000 sigils, which is a buttload of sigils, like 100 plus runs. I don't know how many runs. We're gonna invite some people on Skype right now and talk about this because none of the three of us have actually done this, grinded for them, and so don't know what the new plateaus are like because they were changed just a little bit, and don't know what it's like grinding out the new grasping aura. So let's get them on, and we'll be right back, I guess. And HRPB and Greenlink also saying Shroud of the Apocreast, episode 53. So if you want to hear our first thoughts on Apocrea, go to episode 53, check that out. It was fun times. Hey.
Hello, everybody.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Horrible.
Just sitting in my guild hall.
So for anyone who is rather new and or doesn't recognize voices just like that, HRPB and Snakes, can you, introduce yourself and say...
Hello.
your... I don't know, what should they say?
May the energy be with you. It
There you
is
go.
me, HRPB. Hi.
Can I just scream SnakesS17?
No.
I'm pretty sure that'll
Okay.
work just fine.
Okay,
Oh,
man.
you could. Okay, fine. Zebramf gives you permission. Scream.
Okay.
If you don't blow out the sound, you're not screaming loud enough.
Yeah, I gave
Go.
Turning
Don't
down volume now.
No, I gave up. I gave up.
Oh. Couldn't follow through. Alright. So, you both actually got the grasping auras?
Yeah.
Yep.
How was that? How many runs?
Well, it depends on mostly what I get in one run is around 400 sigils.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
mostly
get about-
you can get them between 100 and 70, unless if you just leave. But if you try to clear out most of it, it'll be around 100 or 200 sigils if you get only one. And if it's you get 2 runs, because it is possible to just get 3 arenas at once. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's much easier with the team.
Yeah.
Because one person baits the Slenderman, or Lord Hood's uncle, or whatever you want to call it.
He lives in my
Grandpa
basement.
One bait, it's much easier because 3 people farm.
Yeah, right now I'm doing it. I got 2 arenas right now, so it's
And
horrible.
if you get a good team together, it's much easier.
Mm-hmm.
And bring a masquerade people.
Masquerade's
bring-
amazing.
Yep.
And for those people who don't have masquerades, what do you think they should bring?
They
Heart
should bring a
attack.
masquerade.
A heart attack on against Grid Scarabs.
That's probably smart. You could probably also use the shield too if you have cooldowns
Yeah.
for it. Or are willing to take those cooldowns.
Yeah, because I have a Dracon and I had a really hard time running through that.
Yeah, Dracon kind of offers no real utility except maybe to snipe a soul.
Or you can just use the second ability to get the defense boost and the orcs around you.
Oh, that works, yeah. So
But
how...
that's about the only use.
Yeah. HRPB Snakes, how long do you think you spent then? Since maybe level count's not a good idea. How many hours before you picked up the aura?
Snakes here has
Yeah,
a few, right? Did you?
Yeah.
You got a few, right?
Yeah.
I only got one because I have a life. So
Getting Snakes is insane.
Hey, we're in summer. Let's go into a week, guys.
So...
yeah, I think I
Even
took
though I had other
6
final
days.
tests.
I took 6 days to get mine.
6 days. My God.
Yeah,
Generally,
I
like I said, it's easy to get. You can get in one day you can get like 2,000. That's the least of how much I get in one day.
And how long
it takes
are
me,
you
like,
playing?
Literally play all the time, and then I just also have Team Fortress 2 in the background that's idling on my second account.
I think I made a quota for 1,500, and I play for like 4 hours, maybe, a day.
I can look in Steam and see how much I played this week.
I'm actually doing that right now. 37.4 hours in the past 2 weeks for you. So,
Wait, me?
yeah.
Wait, I don't have Steam on.
So that's for Snakes. It's an hour and a half a day, which isn't much.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why that's not much.
That's
might
kinda
be
weird.
because I'm playing other crap. As in my second account, which is SnakesS17, which is just Team Fortress 2.
Well, in theory, then, since you said it's about 200 sigils per run, which is what I kind of remember it to be.
Well, yeah, it was that too. But if I get like mostly it can be 600 as well. But
So you could do it's between what 30 and 50 runs, I guess, to get your aura.
yeah,
Or each run's going to take you.
Actually, I discovered I
damn it,
ran
no.
with I ran with Revolutional and Zappy Pants. We they started a tier 2 Apocrean mission. It was much easier to farm.
Yeah, because if you do it on Elite, wouldn't it be 3 sigils? that you
Yeah,
get?
and you're gonna get one
50
one level
plus.
with the 4 sigils each
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's long.
on the last
So
level.
yeah, it does work for that one. That's why my guild
Yeah,
was
it's
doing
much
that
easier.
more often.
And you can solo that tier 2 one much easier.
Mm-hmm. The payout's
no.
just a little.
It's my third arena. My third arena happened.
But if
Hey,
like
free-
everyone's busy,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is possible to get 3 arenas in one run.
Yeah. How? It's like you have 5 chances or 4 chances before
chances.
it finishes.
Yeah, 4.
4.
cool.
The last one's guaranteed.
Yeah. And then 3 of them, it's a 3 out of 5 chance, 2 out of 5 chance.
I think the chance increases as you go down.
Actually, I don't think you can get a straight up Pocky on the first run. Not the
Nope.
one.
Oh, the
Yeah.
first level.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
the very
you-
first
yeah.
one.
No, not the as in the not the one where
Right
they
after the
trap.
Nexus, you can't get.
Yeah, right after
a,
Nexus, that one right after it won't.
is never. Yeah, it's never a grasping plateau.
So you can only get like 3. That's why I said 600 sigils can be gained.
Mm-hmm. Well, neat. All right. Well, congratulations, guys, and Snakes for your multiple.
No.
Enjoy the crowns you're going to make off of that. Or just having nipple twister auras on everything you own.
It's actually really low right now. It's settling about 750k.
Yeah, but once it gets over there, it's going to go like 3 million, isn't it?
Yep. After the event, it's gonna be much better.
That's exactly what I did with the Grand Toppers. I sold them each for like 50,000.
It's pretty good. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go, but congratulations once again, and thanks for.
Yeah, good luck on this show. Bye, guys.
I'll still cut your head off, lad.
See you guys around. Alrighty.
That was entertaining.
Those two are a pretty cool bunch.
Mhm.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Anyways, there's more things that are ending on Monday, so we'll just mention these really quick. Be really quick and go grab your Operation Crimson Hammer and Guardian's Armor Pack while they're on sale. The Guardian's Armor Pack is $20 right now, so it's 50% off. It's already value for the energy you get, much less the 4 silver keys, the heat amp that's worth like 100,000 crowns, some nice costume stuff. What else is there that's in that pack?
Let me look at it
It's
for
the
you.
main stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the gist of it all.
And then Operation Crimson Hammer is 75% off, which brings it down to, someone said like $2?
I think it's $1.75.
$1.75. That's amazing, because like you play the missions, they're fun missions, you get a decent helmet, it's pretty a gimmick helmet, but like 2 of the best like utility weapons in the game. Arguably one of the best bombs and one of the best swords, depending on how you use it.
I stand corrected. It's $1.50. So it's even cheaper than we thought.
Nice. So I would strongly recommend you get both. At the very least, if you don't own OCH, it's $1.50. Go ahead and pick it up. It's
Definitely.
worth it. It's a lot of fun to just play through the levels. Free weapons, free 5-star weapons with no cost. I mean, come on. And they're decent weapons. They're towards Warhammer's number 2 on my tier list for swords. So, like,
Yep.
it's that good. All right. And then this Steam Summer Sale is going on, and Spiral Knights is participating in that. It's kind of cool. They're up there in the ranks. I don't know what strings they pulled to make that happen, but it's like
They're
Team
a,
Fortress.
they're a sponsor.
Are they?
Yeah, they're a sponsor of the event.
Oh, that makes
One of like 10 or something.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean it's like what? I don't know. There's a bunch of bigger games in there, and then like Realm of the Mad God and Spiral Knights. And what you can do is if you're crafting Steam Summer Card badges, then you have a chance of getting a Spiral Knights item. If not, you can just like buy them off the market because there's things there, or even buy them in game. I think, right?
No, I don't. You can buy them on the AI auction house if you want to. It's generally more expensive there. I think you can get it on the Steam Marketplace. I think the helms are the cheapest at like, I don't know, maybe 15 cents. I have to double check all the numbers.
Yeah. So they're gold versions of all the stuff we've had before. So the Iron Wolf stuff, now it's Golden Wolfie.
Next is Diamond. Next event.
That actually follows the progression, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lapis, Redstone.
Yeah. Although we didn't have wood.
Yeah, but that doesn't really serve much.
We'll get
armor.
Diamond next summer.
Yeah, Diamond.
That'd be kind of cool, like white, like
Like
paladin
blue,
armor.
bluish.
a lightest
bluish
shiny
white.
blue. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of almost polar, but more metallic looking.
Be like a powder blue. Blue.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that would be too close to polar.
Anyways, for those of you looking to buy the Gold Wolf costume items on the Steam Marketplace, the helmet starts at 3 cents, the wolf armor starts at 4 cents, and the tail starts at 70 cents. The wings are not up there, so if you're looking for wings, you're out of luck.
Those things are like so rare.
Those are the rarest.
There's only
of
like
the
2,000 of
bunch.
them.
It's only like 2,000 of them, which means for the number, like if last promotions, they were selling for like $100 with the iron
Yeah.
stuff. These are even more exclusive because it's even more random. So
Although I think there might be more of them than there were in the system.
Oh wait, are
Maybe.
the dragon wings there? Am I just missing it?
There's more, I think there are more golden dragon wings in the system than there are.
Oh, I am
iron
missing it.
dragon
Okay.
wings.
Gold dragon wings. My apologies. They're 388.
well, that's not so bad.
There's a lot of them. There was like 15 15 iron ones. There's like
There's
2K.
156 on the marketplace right now that you can buy.
If you look in the Steam market, or the Steam not market, the list of all things that are crafted, all items, then you can see that how many are crafted. Last time I checked, it was like 2,000 and something.
Yeah, very limited quantity.
So go and pick that up and do it in that instead of buying them off the AH where you'll get charged an arm and a leg like 200,000 crowns
I have
for a
two-
3-cent item.
And oh wait, I haven't got any of them on the market yet. But are they? Can you only redeem one per Steam account
I'd assume so.
like last time?
Yeah, same as the iron stuff last time. So.
I have 2 Steam accounts.
But you have 2 nights worth redeeming 2 items on.
Well, they come unbound, so you can sell them for 1 night.
Oh, you clever monkey. Okay. And I guess that's that. It's also probably worth noting that the iron costumes and accessories can be purchased in the supply depot. I think until tomorrow. All this stuff ends tomorrow on Monday.
Yeah.
So
If you have 75,000 spare energy just lying around, you can buy a pair of nice iron dragon wings.
very good.
75,000. 30,000 for the tail. It's very expensive.
Really, what's that equitable to? Like, what's been that expensive before?
Scissor blades.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of a friend journey on Steam and look it up. So Let me look for just 1 second. I'm gonna visit Faith's page, Thief of Roses. He is selling. Where are his prices? He doesn't have them listed. Aw. Hold on, I will find this.
Well, in the meantime, for those of you wondering how much 30,000 energy will equal in crowns, that's roughly 2 million.
It's not too bad,
the current
actually.
energy prices. And the wings, let me just calculate this. That's about 5 million, the wings. So, for the rich people, it's not that bad. For the poor people, we'll see.
Yep. Let's put a little bit of perspective on this. There has been one of the I don't want to say biggest marketers, but a pretty... Whoa, hold on, let me make sure this number is right. Okay. A Skulver coat. Elemental Max, Normal Max, Shock Max, Prismatic Wings, sold for the same cost as these wings.
Of the 5 million?
Yes.
Wow.
It's sold for 75,000 energy. So, Skulver, L Max, Normal Max, Shock Max, Prismatic Wings already on it. Same price as what you would get for these Iron Wings. So, sorry for that little delay, but I wanted to find that. It's just something that was equitable, and that was it. That was sold by Faith. So, also, if you want like accessories and rare things, go like Thief of Roses Faith. He has a thread up on the forums, and he's got a Steam account, and he sells stuff, and he's really nice.
Yeah, they kind of put it in perspective with the Iron Wolf Tail and the Gold Wolf Tail. Gold Wolf Tail is 76 cents right now. Iron Wolf Tail is $57.50 right now.
Because a lot of them have already been redeemed, so the supply is less.
Jeez.
So,
$57.
Long story short, maybe the supply depot is not the best place to be getting your iron stuff. But
no.
I don't know. Who are we to say? You do what you want with your pixels. No, we got a sprint question, because we always do sprint questions. 60 seconds or less to just answer a silly question. And if you want to ask us a sprint question, by all means, please. Ask us, just let us know that that's what it is, and not just a normal listener contribution. This question this week is, where in the world of Cradle would your knight call home?
Ooh, that's interesting.
The Great Colony.
Why?
That's his summer home. Because he's a spy for the Crimson Order. A double agent.
Nice.
I guess he has a barrack home, too.
It's kind of tough for me to say where my knight calls home. I'm thinking of all the places that I frequent often. Although I'm kind of everywhere, so it doesn't really help much.
Do you have a normal guild?
Yeah,
I feel like that would be a lot of people's answer.
Yeah. I'm a guild master in the guild that I'm currently in, so I have an office set up in my guild that I like to idle in. So I guess that will be what I'll call my home.
Nice.
My little corner office.
I feel like my knight would live somewhere actually in the bazaar. You know, in those buildings that are blocked by curtains that you can't enter, even though you really want to. He lives somewhere up there doing like nerdy math things and accounting, and lives up there. That's where he works.
Yep, so. That sounds like Ladison, all right.
Yay. Economics of Spiral Knights, just analyzing all the market and things like that to come up with things to say on the podcast.
Yep.
Crack on. Ha! Nerd. Yes, and I'm proud of it. So, I guess that's that. Just gonna hop transmutations this week once again, because it's a dead segment basically unless you send us ideas. So if you want to send us things, transmutations is where we talk about like ideas of things that you would want to see in the game of Spiral Knights, be it a weapon concept or a level concept or an enemy concept or a mechanic or even an aesthetic, a cosmetic, an ick, anything.
An aesthetic.
What about
cosmetic?
that question that I had from someone?
What about?
The Happy Tree Friends one.
Let's get to that in listener contributions,
Okay.
I think that more fits there. And then we'll go to Spiral Order Recon, talk about some news, or media. Spiral Order Recon. I got it! Yikes! Our media this week mostly comprises of things that are not really art, which is not usual, but it's been a very quiet last week or two of art. In fact, did Spiral Knights actually have... I mean, I was looking around, I didn't see much. Let's see if Spiral Knights actually had things to feature on Fan Art Friday. No, they only had 3 pictures, and one of them was a black and white, which isn't bad.
Let me go back and see.
But I'm gonna just like mess everything up here and go like this. And this is Lawrence Ayala. I guess that's what I want to say it is. But this is a bunch of like wood models of a bunch of things in Spiral Knights. It's like a Mighty Defender and a Divine Avenger and a Leviathan Blade, like in wood, in color.
Yeah,
on a
that's
wall,
awesome.
and it's pretty cool. So
I remember seeing this on Fan Art Friday. That'd make for good cosplay.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. I can only imagine it's got a little bit of heft to it, so maybe not something to carry around all the time.
It's made of
with you.
ironwood.
But then again, I guess some people like wear 30 pounds on their back and walk all over a convention floor. So if you're into that sort of thing,
Yeah, and the weapons our knights wear in game, they're made of just solid metal, and we carry them around like they're nothing.
Yeah.
Or it seems like we carry them around
I've worn
like
a
they're
flak
nothing.
jacket before, and those things are heavy.
I
Walk
wear
around
ancient plate, helm, and armor, and I carry 4 troikas in my pocket.
I just realized the flak jackets are a thing in Spiral Knights too.
Yeah,
You're the
I wasn't
equivalent to
thinking
the
that.
Hulk in terms of how much you can carry.
exactly. Also, there's thunder outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
That's the artillery fire. We're in a bunker.
Or that. Okay.
The trolls are raining down their hatred.
HRPB made a video called the Spiral Knights Network this week. This was just kind of cool. It was, I don't know where he got the inspiration from this, but I like it. It's pretty cool. It's just a group of all of us, the people that are in the little YouTube community, I guess. That not everyone who does Spiral Knights YouTube stuff, but a lot of them, the main ones, and so
I'll
you
get
can
there someday.
go ahead and check that out. It's kind of cool. I like it
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
liked it.
There is Sir-Greenlink's Spiral Knights Stuck, The Sad Story of a Knight, which is kind of a hilarious little 1-minute short that no spoilers or anything like that, but it's worth watching. You need sound to watch it. It's pretty great, so check that one out too. I like it. It's pretty funny. Just have a look. It's not that long. And again, because it's so short, definitely no spoilers. Greenlink did say this is why you don't give me access to editing software, because I get bored and do stuff like this. So
Story of my life.
there is HRPB's Love Shard, the webcomic, episode 1. This is on his Havenly Schnipes Tumblr. This is the first fanfic that I've seen of Sir-Greenlink and Maroka. Still haven't seen any Zebramf and Solatron, but
We'll get there.
we'll get there. I'm sure they'll do a double date or something in episode 2 or 3 or 5. I don't know how long this is planning on going, but it's pretty funny. He's spiral spided up. It actually looks really nice because HRPB is an editing wizard, and you should check it out. And I'm pretty sure, knowing HRPB, that it's going to dodge anything Rule 34. So just, it's a joke. Take it for a laugh. Hate HRPB if
Speaking
you're
of
Greenlink.
tentacles,
No.
well, that forum post, the anti-Rule 34 post, remember that?
Yep.
That was the first mention, I think, of tentacles in relation to Spiral Knights. But now they've made it a reality.
And Eurydice was like, can we post just links just to be sure? She's like, no, not even for science.
Yeah, like it was all going on, no GM interference or anything, and they were like, I think the GMs were just like watching it, seeing what would happen, and someone was like, "Hey, can I have a link? I kind of want to see it." And you're just see like 30 seconds later, it's like, "No, you may not post it even for science.
Oh, it's
I will ban
very
you, and I will ban your children, and your children's children, and your dog."
good times on the forums. I don't know how frequent are the GMs on the forums these days.
We are always watching.
I know that, but all right. Well,
Don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. Last one is this is Jester's art piece that he did as a commission for Corrupt Paladin. I think the last that he did doesn't exactly have a title, but it looks really nice. I guess that's Firestorm Citadel in the background because of the sprite that's there and free. And the
Freedom!
and the Almerian crest on the left side. Yes, that would absolutely pretty much confirm
Yeah.
that that's
And right
Firestorm
above the
Citadel.
crest, you can kind of see Vanaduke storming through.
Oh, you can. Oh, that's really nice.
I didn't notice that until just now.
Looks really nice. It's also desktop size, so you can make it your desktop if you want. Also, while I'm thinking about it, and because I'm looking at it here, can we have an actual sprite from FSC as a sprite? Wait, he's green, and he needs the green mineral.
A sprite,
There you go.
sprite,
Green sprite confirmed.
a sprite.
There you go. Green. Now what we need is a blue one, which will be a flying
Sprite,
Hubert.
Sprite, drinking Sprite.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's
And
what
a fountain Sprite.
some friends and I were talking about. The blue Sprite would be like a slime of some sort.
There you go.
What's the thornless one's name? in
Hubert.
I think it's Hubert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Does Lat even know? What do I not know?
that? That doesn't know.
It just says, does Lat even know? Draft Builder says, I don't know what is going on. Soul Jelly Sprite.
I've only seen like 2 of those ever.
There are
3
many,
years.
many links in the chat going down right now.
It's all very distracting.
It kind of is. Kind of half
I'm
ignoring
trying to
it.
read that website name. Panel Aidbara Restaurant.com.
Sprite Soda. It's a picture of Sprite Soda.
I
I
hope
hope we don't have to pay them a royalty every time we say that. That would suck. We don't.
We get a bill in the mail for like 40 cents for saying it.
Well,
4
if we
times.
do get charged for it, that's proving that Sprite listens to the Arsenal podcast.
Hey, I'll take that.
Yeah, we get to post on their website
And
now.
I'll say, hey, I'll pay you an extra $1 if you tweet about us.
Yeah. With your 4 million followers.
Yeah, I'll throw in an extra 50 cents if you... Alright. That's funny. We have a really quick Buzzar banter. Moving quickly through our things, but that's because they're things that are things. I'm good at this, guys.
What we need is someone who's really famous who plays Spiral Knights, who listens to our podcast, to tweet about it. Like a famous football player or something. Who has
That wouldn't be me. I'm not famous.
who has more followers on Twitter than Spiral Knights does. Something like that, you know. It would up Spiral Knights'
Good luck with that.
publicity. So if you're famous and you're listening to this, post about us on your Twitter.
Do
That's
it.
That's an order.
Okay, so do we need to invent a hashtag and just see if anyone does it?
Sure.
Hashtag I listen to the Arsenal. That's a lot of characters.
I've heard worse.
Let me test that out. See how much it is.
Alright, it's hashtag...
What are like hashtag Arsenal SK or something?
There you go. I
It's
was
only
thinking-
20 characters. It's not long at all.
I've seen a 143 character one.
Okay, I listen to AP, Arsenal Podcast. I listen to AP. Maybe
Capitalize-
some-
Associated.
capitalize
I
the
listen to the
AP or
Associated
keep it
Press.
lowercase?
Yeah, sure. Capitalize the I listen to AP. And we'll see if someone does it.
Does the Associated Press do any audio stuff?
Yeah, we're going to pay them a royalty too. I don't know. One person's going to do it. Alright. And let's move on to our Buzzar Banter section. Buzzar Banter. Alrighty, our discussion on gear this week is mainly Serene gear, which is just another reskin set. The color is, aquamarine, heliotrope?
Heliotrope is a mixture of
something
pink
like
and
that.
purple, so now we're done.
It's aquamarine.
Private joke.
It's a greenish blue color. It's actually kind of cute.
Turquoise?
I guess it's more green. It's like sea green. It's like Crayola sea green. Do not
Sea-
make us pay
seaweed.
royalties to Crayola too.
Seaweed.
Dang it.
How about like ocean green? Would that,
Could
Yeah,
do
like-
it. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, green tinted ocean?
Uh-huh. All right.
Yeah, our oceans are green here.
Yeah, they kind of are. Well, the Gulf
The Gulf is, yeah.
of Mexico. And these came when the Tortidrones came, and they'll probably be back. They came out of ancient prize boxes, and they look kind of nice. One thing I like about them is that they're, like, it's a light enough color that it could be used for masculine costumes and also feminine costumes. And you could make it go either way, and it works great either way.
Yeah, it's pretty
Depends on what you're
neutral.
I got a ancient made headband off the auction house for 1,000 crowns.
Yeah.
And then I sold it for 40,000 crowns. And someone bought it.
Oh, goodness. Lord Hood works magic with, like, people and random.
You will give me all of your books of dark rituals. Yes.
Yes, Master Hood. Disharmony says, it's that one color. Yes.
Yeah. It really is that one color.
So I think this is the reskins of all the basic proto stuff and then, like, the normal stuff that gets reskinned. So,
Yep.
I don't want to go out and say things that probably weren't reskinned, but round helm, flak jacket, anything that's in the new, like the 5 new armors and helmets you can get are all there.
Did they recolor the Wolver stuff, Serene? I don't remember ever seeing that.
I don't think so, no. I'm going to say no because I don't remember seeing it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. The wiki is not updated as of recently, but it would suggest not. In fact, it would even suggest that it was more limited than I was saying. It's only the 3 original protos. I thought it was more than that, though. And then there's a bunch of accessories. Yeah, it's just the 3 original protos. Curious, Brigandine, Cullet, and then Pithhelm, Soleil, Tailed Helm.
No flak jacket.
So no flak jackets, no round helms, no... Okay. Well, it's just those 3, and then accessories.
See, I think it'd be cool to see a Serene Wolver set. I'd like to see how they go about designing that.
That'd be nice. A Sea Wolver.
What what's it called? Jaws of Megalodon and the Deep Sea Curious?
Mm-hmm.
Curious.
Yep. GM exclusive beta items.
They weren't GM exclusive, they were just beta.
During the beta, but after the beta they weren't.
You know. Well, yeah, right now they're GM exclusive. They cost like 300 crowns though during the beta.
So is Megalodon confirmed in the lore?
I would say so.
Because there's not much water on Cradle. It's a mechanical planet.
Yeah, there's not much evidence of water. Maybe
giant
on the surface,
gremlin
but we don't know too much
aquariums.
about the surface. We just know about the inner workings of the planet.
The
And how
Gremlin
there's
Aquarium.
Yeah, there's a giant snowy mountain in the planet. That makes sense.
It sticks out. Like, I think realistically, if we compared like Earth to Cradle, the snowy mountain would be like 50 times the size of Mount Everest, because you can see it poking up like into space. In the pictures, so I mean, and if you look at a picture of Earth, Mount Everest is not that big.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, don't question game logic. Lessons learned, I guess.
Well, the snowy mountain, it's actually the Gremlin weapon that shot down the Skylark.
It's what's in the snowy mountain.
Yeah, it opens up like a volcano and starts firing lasers out of it.
Would that be considered canon?
Plasma cannon, maybe? I don't know.
Sure. Canon with 1 N or canon with 2 N's?
1 N.
Canon is in story. I don't know. Seeing as how we're making this up on the spot, how about no currently? But hey, 3 Rings, if you want us to write lore for you,
Yeah, we can
got
do
some
that.
great ideas.
If you just hire me as a professional lore writer, I could do so much. And make so many people angry. Yes, actually, all of the knights are actually sprites.
Who own other sprites?
Yes.
Slavery?
Slave labor.
Oh man,
And
sprite
cannibalism.
Sprite equality. 2014. Hashtag Sprite equality. 2K14.
What was it the Eurydice said? The splash armors?
Yeah.
They're actually naked knights. And snipes are baby knights.
Yeah, that was for the celestial armor, right?
Yeah.
Like the see-through, the planetarium
Yeah.
stuff.
Celestial, yeah.
Oh, goodness. That's too funny. Alright, well, that's it, actually, for our Buzz Our Banter. We're not going to be reviewing, like, very recent promotion stuff, because we've talked about them recently, and it would be a waste of your time. So, Buzz Our Banter will go to sleep now. Like, shoot a dart at it, and, like, hits the Buzz Our Banter, and it, like, falls over. And we'll wake it up when more gear gets added to the game, or costumes. How sad. Rest in peace. The one segment that most people didn't actually care about. Anyways, if you want us to review old weapons or gear, please let us know. We're happy to do so. We can wake Buzz Our Banter up to talk about brandishes or flourishes or whatever again. If you want us to, if you want to know about them, just let us know, and we're happy to do so. We'll do it on request. That's it. Can you do a Buzz Our Banter on the magic
The
sets,
Jaws of
and
Megalodon.
which ones to get? Yeah. So, yeah, we could do like... No, we don't want to do stuff that's removed from the game. There's no point to that.
An obsolete one.
Yeah, there's not really much point to that.
The shield bracelet thingy. Shield charm, whatever it's called.
So, send us an email or contact us in some other way and let us know what you want us to redo, and we'll like have a little queue going, and maybe we'll go back through them and talk in case we have something updated. That is it. Rest in peace, Buzz Our Banter, for now. Ladies and gentlemen, your unique variants.
They're saying rest in peace, headphone users.
Rest
It was
in
down.
pieces.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Shall I play it again? Anyone? No? Okay.
Blasted. Really
I turned
loud.
it down.
You thought it was quiet?
You thought that was loud? In fact, that was like a -3, as opposed to positive.
Snakes is still alive. Roll it again.
This isn't even my final form.
Hit him again.
They're asking, yes, please do it again.
Alright.
Is it dead?
Well, if they
Hit
insist.
it again.
Giraffe is threatening to stop watching the stream.
Aw.
That's funny. Oh, sorry, guys. Alright, listener contributions. We had one question from... I don't know, Lord Hood will take this one.
From Velixar. He or she, I don't really know, said, "What is your favorite Happy Tree Friends episode?" Or no, it was character. Happy Tree Friends character.
Happy Tree Friends character.
I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up on YouTube. And do any of you know what it is? It's a cartoon that has
It's
creative
a really
uses of the
gruesome
color
cartoon
red.
where most of the characters die off in every episode in really disgusting ways.
Yeah.
I remember watching it years ago. I don't even
It's
look at it
extremely
anymore.
bloody.
I try not to acknowledge it if I can help it.
Yeah, it's a bad place. We don't recommend anyone go there,
Yeah.
but if your curiosity is gripping you, then good luck.
Well, it's
Yeah.
on YouTube, so it can't be that bad, right? I mean,
The Arsenal podcast is not held responsible for any harm that is dealt to your mental or physical being as a result of watching Happy Tree Friends.
so
Thank you
I
and
watched
have
an
fun.
episode though.
Yeah, so that said, I'm not going to comment on this question.
Flippy.
As is. Okay.
That's my favorite character, I guess. I only watched one episode for like 4 minutes. So wait, let me look up the one that I watched on my history. 3 minutes and 47 seconds. That's how long I watched it.
Great. Red is a creative color, says Thirderwing. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, I guess we're shouting out and heading out. So, let's see, who did I work with this week? Shout out to Draconos for joining me on stream to play a little bit of free-to-play Night while we were streaming. And shout out to Skyscythe, who's not here because he's ill today. So,
Aw.
get well soon.
Good luck,
Anyone?
friend.
Anyone you guys want to say hi to or say bye to?
Nope.
It's June 29th. There's no significant days today.
Other than the last day of the Steam Summer Sale.
Rest in peace.
Wallace.
Thank
Wallace
you, Velixar,
Wallet.
for that wonderful piece of
Who's Wallace? Is that the name of my wallet? I don't know.
interpretive cartoons.
Sanity is dwindling.
That's what happens. Oh no. No, none of this Lives in Love Sky. I don't know why this Lives in X Sky Scythe is a thing. I don't know what...
It's fan fiction. There's the most wildly inappropriate.
I don't know
and-
where it started.
Oh, Sir-Greenlink's birthday's almost here?
His birthday is July 20th, so he's got a ways to
Ooh.
go. Don't ask me why I know that. I just
Why do you know that?
Stalker. We can... Well, I can say happy early birthday now and then happy early birthday next week if I want to.
There you go. And, I mean, we're happy to, like, if you are a person who listens to the podcast, you can be anyone in the world, and you can contact us by emailing us at arsenal@squarelite.com. You can call us at 1-678-322-7765. You can join the Steam group. You can, like, message us in-game. We have, like, Twitters and YouTubes and Twitches and all these things that you can find on our website, along with every link we talked about today, along with every episode of the podcast on our website, which is squarelite.com/arsenal. And if you do that, and you contact us, we're happy to also shout out for you. So it's like, hey, I've got this idea for Transmutations, or hey, could you do this for Bazaar Banter? And also shout out to my friend this person because any reason, or we'll obviously just shout out to you.
It's basically free publicity if you want it.
If you want to be famous, that's in your hands to do, and we're happy to help you do it. It's just got to be something of actual point and quality, because we're not just going to put random stuff on here, or else that's all we would do all the time, and it would be boring and not helpful to people.
Jeff
Okay.
requests talking about the pickup games again.
All right, throw me a link. just so that I can put it back in the show notes. But Drift Builder is working on a project, last thing, because he wants a shout-out on the show, and we try not to take ideas from the stream if we can, because we also live stream every episode of the Arsenal podcast. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is currently GMT -4 because of daylight savings time. And that's at, did I say livestream.com/the Arsenal podcast?
You did now.
There we stream them all, and you can join the chat and talk to us while we're going. We got, let's shout out to all these people, because I'm trying to get this episode to as close as an hour as possible, and we're 1 minute away. So,
Aww.
Disharmony, Drift Builder, Goldbringer, HRPB, Javon, Krakow, SnakesS17, SnakesS17, Thirder Wing, and Greenlink.
And server.
And me, I'm
we know
also
you're
in
there.
And possibly Agent A, but there's no telling.
And maybe Agent 42.
So he's looking to organize a game very soon. What it is Drift Builder has a project. This is a pickup games lockdown. It's 2 guilds, but it's not really like guild rivalry or anything like that. It's a community of people where you just kind of separate into teams and play games in guild versus guild lockdown with, I think it's Polaris and Warhammer bands, because those kind of ruin the fun. And you just go around and play pickup games, and then there's like ladders. So like I don't know if it's your name or your team has a standing where you keep track of your wins and losses, and it's a ladder and you climb it, and it's actually like really fun. So that's the summary of it. If you want everything else, then you go to the link that we'll have for you in the show notes. It's the Steam group called, I don't know what it's called.
I think it's Puck is Best and SK.
That's the URL. It's the Spiral Knights Pug. SK Pug is the SKPUG stands for pickup game. That's the thread. So you can
There'll
go
be a
and
link
do
in the
that.
show notes if you don't want to memorize all this.
And you have to join the Steam group to participate in the event, so that is one thing that you should be aware of. But other than that, there's like 50 people in the thing, and we're getting ready to make it happen. So have fun, join up, and that should be good. Trinks too? Trinks are banned? Yeah, okay, so that's a thing. Drift Builder says, check the group for all of the info. There's some expectations for you as you participate, but it's a really fun idea, and if you want to get involved in that, because lockdown's kind of just like this free, everyone just kind of does what they want. There's no like Gempire rivalries anymore. There's no guild rivalries. As far as I know of, no major drama going on there right now, so maybe this is the next big thing.
Unless it's secret drama.
Yeah. So if you're a non-Steam Knight and you're interested, mail Drift Builder at whatever his night is. Check the Steam group. Check the Steam group. Gemp is not dead. I'm in Gemp. It's got 200 members. All of them are active within 2 weeks. All right. Thanks for listening. Wow, that's a way to end the episode. But hey, we hit an hour and 1 minute.
All right, then.
All
That
right,
was what
so
we were aiming for.
Good deal. Thanks everyone for listening. Episode 83 of the Arsenal podcast. We're getting close to 100. Will we make it? Will we survive?
We'll have to do a bunch of like 5-minute episodes. This is we're under heavy fire. This is the Arsenal podcast. We have some news, and there was an update or something. We're signing off now. We're breaking through the blast doors.
Hey, we recorded episode 84. Done. We can move on to 85. Okay. We'll figure something out.
That'll be in the 90s. The 5-minute episodes.
When it's all the haters attacking because they can't stand Spiral Knights anymore and the game is dying. I don't know. Don't die.
The game is dying. I play every day still.
Exactly. Hypocrites.
No, right? Okay.
The game is dying, and I just spent $40 on energy.
The never-ending episode. Yes. That's fine. What else shall we talk about? Shall we talk about the space-time continuum theory?
Which one?
I don't know. Let's end the episode. Thanks everyone for listening.
End it. Finish it.
Finish it. Fatality. Not mortality. Fatality. Is it mortality? That makes sense. Alright.
I don't know.
GG, well played, everyone. See you next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
Geared up and ready to go? Thanks for listening to the Arsenal, a Spiral Knights podcast. See links and listen to previous episodes on our website, skaleli.com/arsenal. Send comments, questions, and audio to arsenal@skaleli.com or give us a call at 1-678-322-7765.